brushes against my satin dress. We are playing with fire in a world that praises emotional emptiness. No need to rush the climax of this unspoken midnight arrangement. Let the tension build up organically, defying every societal estrangement. I watch the ice cubes melting slowly inside your crystal tumbler glass, wondering how many lifetimes we allowed to foolishly pass, before realizing that our chemistry is a dangerous, volatile blend. A beautiful beginning masquerading as a catastrophic end. We are dancing on a tightrope stretched across a canyon of desire, feeding raw fuel directly into an already raging internal fire. Neither one of us wants to escape this sweet, agonizing fire, because it's a slow burn simmering underneath our velvet skin, a timeless fascination where neither side truly expects to win. Let the embers glow brighter as the clock ticks away the night. We are perfectly content burning outside of the conventional light.
The saxophone is wailing from that basement bar down the street, matching the heavy syncopated pulse of our
frantic heartbeats. I've known a million women, but none possessed your hypnotic grace. You can dismantle my entire defense with just one lingering gaze. Your touch leaves a permanent trail of smoke along my spine, an intoxicating sensation sweeter than the most expensive vintage wine. We don't need explosive promises or vows carved into ancient stone, when this unspoken understanding makes us feel entirely less alone. We are dancing on a tightrope stretched across a canyon of desire, feeding raw fuel directly into an already raging internal fire. Neither one of us wants to escape this sweet, agonizing fire, because it's a slow burn simmering underneath our velvet skin, a timeless fascination where neither side truly expects to win. Let the embers glow brighter as the clock ticks away the night. We are perfectly content burning outside of the conventional light. Finally find release. Let the world outside collapse under its own chaotic weight. Tonight we are the supreme architects of our own romantic fate. Feel the heat rise, no rush, shimmering underneath our velvet skin. A timeless fascination where neither side truly expects to win. Let the embers glow brighter as the clock ticks away the night. We are perfectly content, burning outside of the conventional light. Just a slow burn, keeping us warm in the eye of the emotional storm. Let it burn slow, 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 slow. The late afternoon sun dips below the western mountain peak, casting a magnificent saffron illumination upon everything we seek. I sit on the hilltop, watching the long shadows stretch across the lawn, feeling a deep gratitude for the beautiful path we are currently on.
The harsh glare of the midday stress has completely expired, replaced by a comfort and warmth that leaves our spirits inspired. I open up my vintage instrument case, catching the radiant ray, an exquisite sonic celebration to conclude this memorable day. The daylight is performing its final spectacular curtain call, spilling a river of liquid gold across the canyon wall. We feel the internal elevation as the beautiful moment takes hold, basking together inside the perfection of this golden hour, witnessing the quiet majesty of nature's transformative power. A timeless melody soaring high into the warm twilight sky. We watch the historical sorrows gracefully pass us by. I performed under a million synthetic stadium halogen lamps, spent freezing nights in uncomfortable, muddy backstage camps. But no theatrical production matches this organic celestial display, turning our simple human connection into a sacred, immortal highway. The gentle breeze carries the sweet fragrance of blossoming clover, and reassuring confirmation that our long spiritual winter is finally over. Your hand rests upon my shoulder, completely steady and strong, providing the absolute reassurance that this is where I belong. The daylight is performing its final spectacular curtain call, spilling a river of liquid gold across the canyon wall. We feel the internal elevation as the beautiful moment takes hold, basking together inside the perfection of this golden hour, witnessing the quiet majesty of nature's transformative power. A timeless melody soaring high into the warm twilight sky. We watch the historical sorrows gracefully pass
future is sure. Basking together inside the perfection of this golden hour, witnessing the quiet majesty of nature's transformative power. Timeless melodies soaring high into the warm twilight sky. We watch the historical sorrows gracefully pass us by. Golden hour, painting our lives with brilliant grace, leaving a beautiful permanent smile upon your face as the stars appear. Dum 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 dum. Dawn peeks through the blinds, casting a pale yellow line across the breakfast table, where our paths intertwine. A white porcelain mug sits untouched between our hands, a silent monument to our crumbling, unspoken plans. I stare at the dark liquid, watching the steam disappear, leaving behind a bit of film, mirroring my deepest fear. We used to talk for hours while the brew was piping hot. Now we are trapped in a silence that time forgot. The warmth has evaporated from this sacred morning routine, leaving us stranded in a dull, predictable machine, staring at the remnants of what we used to meet. Left with nothing but cold coffee and a pocket full of sighs, looking at the world through two exhausted empty eyes. The caffeine can't wake up a love that has gone to sleep, leaving us with promises we no longer wish to keep. I remember the diner where we first locked eyes, ordering breakfast specials under neon blue skies. The world was vibrant, the coffee was cheap and strong. We never anticipated anything could go so wrong. Now we sit in this expensive kitchen, completely alone. Our conversations have taken on a frozen tone. We pour more sugar, trying to mask the bitter taste of all these precious years we allowed to go to waste. The warmth has evaporated from this sacred morning routine, leaving us stranded in a dull, predictable machine, staring at the remnants with promises we no longer wish to keep. Sink. Take a step back from the edge and finally think, is there a way to reheat the fire we used to share? Or are we just ghosts trapped in a cycle of despair? It's getting cold, we are growing old. The flavors died, nothing left inside. Left with nothing but cold coffee and a pocket full of sighs. Looking at the world through two exhausted, empty eyes. The caffeine can't wake up a love that has gone to sleep, leaving us with promises we no longer wish to keep. Cold coffee, pouring it down the drain, and then the quiet pain, time to walk away. No permanent address listed inside my tattered leather book. Just a collection of panoramas that my wandering eyes took. I pack light, carry nothing but a melody inside my chest, refusing the predictable comfort of a traditional nest.
My boots are scuffed from exploring the gravel paths of Europe's edge. I slept on mountain peaks and beneath the crumbling castle ledge. Society offers a blueprint for a quiet, sedentary life, but I prefer the unpredictable wind, the creative struggle and strife. We are the architects of an unconventional, nomadic design, crossing invisible borders, where our independent paths align, trading security for a glimpse of the transcendent divine. Guided by nothing but the instincts of a vagabond soul, refusing to let the modern establishment take total control. We find our citizenship within the chords of a traveling song. Roaming through the wilderness is exactly where we belong. I met wealthy merchants who own towers made of polished stone, yet they spent the miserable evening sitting completely alone. They accumulated fortunes but lost their capacity to feel, forgetting the simple magic of an organic campfire meal. Your laughter has the texture of a wild forest trail, telling stories of survival through a fierce winter gale. We don't need titles, deeds, or a fancy gilded frame when the open horizon remembers our authentic name. We are the architects of an unconventional, nomadic design, crossing invisible borders, where our independent paths align,
the transcendent divine, guided by nothing but the instincts of a vagabond soul, refusing to let the modern establishment take total control. We find our citizenship within the chords of a traveling song. Roaming through the wilderness is exactly where we belong. And if the trail disappears beneath a blanket of leaves, we'll follow the alignment that the constellation leaves. No maps can capture the geometry of where we want to go, when our inner compass understands what the maps can never know. Keep walking on until the night is gone. No walls to bind, leave everything behind, guided by nothing but the instincts of a vagabond soul, refusing to let the modern establishment take total control. We find our citizenship within the chords of a traveling song. Roaming through the wilderness is exactly where we belong. Vagabond soul, keep moving with the breeze, past the hills and across the 7 seas. Just keep roaming. Sunlight sparkles like diamonds across the turquoise lake, a beautiful reality replacing the nightmares we used to make. I'm lounging on the wooden porch, barefoot and entirely free, watching the emerald leaves dance on the weeping willow tree.
I threw my heavy winter overcoat into the back of the closet floor, unlocking the rusty latch on the ocean-facing screen door. The scent of salt water and blossoming jasmine fills the afternoon air, erasing the remaining traces of our accumulated sorrow and care. The season of warmth has finally arrived to heal our skin, opening up the windows, letting the fresh inspiration come in. A beautiful chapter is about to organically begin. Blowing through our lives is a refreshing summer breeze, carrying our worries away far beyond the coconut trees. A gentle acoustic melody soaring underneath the clear blue sky. We are weightless as feathers, watching the troubles pass us by. I spent too many years trapped inside a frozen, cynical mind, believing that happiness was a treasure I could never find. But your radiant smile melted the stubborn glacier in my soul. perspective hold. We pack a picnic basket
with fresh fruit and chilled white wine,
strolling down the sandy shoreline
where the tides intertwine.
Your laughter is a melody sweeter than any radio hit song,
a reassuring confirmation that this is exactly where we belong. The season of warmth has finally arrived to heal our skin,
opening up the windows,
letting the fresh inspiration come in. A beautiful chapter is about to organically begin. Blowing through our lives is a refreshing summer breeze, carrying our worries away
far beyond the coconut trees.
A gentle acoustic melody soaring underneath the clear blue sky. We are weightless as feathers, watching the troubles pass us by.
Let the temperature rise, we got shade beneath the canopy, living our lives
with absolute simplicity and autonomy.
no schedules to rush,
No deadlines hanging over our heads,
just enjoying this
beautiful paradise instead.
Feel the wind blow,
Take it real slow.
soak in the sun.
We've only just begun. Blowing through our lives is a refreshing summer breeze, carrying our worries away far beyond the coconut trees. A gentle acoustic melody soaring underneath the clear blue sky. We are weightless as feathers, watching the troubles pass us by. Summer breeze whispering through the grass.
May this beautiful feeling forever last.
Yeah, just breathe in.
Heavy air hangs low over the sleepy harbor bay. The gulls are flown, chasing the last light of day. I watch the barometer dropping through the kitchen glass, waiting for this illumined shadow to finally pass. Got a flashlight, a radio, and an old woolen coat, checking the dock lines on my battered wooden boat. The wind is shifting north, howling a vicious tune, swallowing the remaining sliver of the autumn moon. Nature is preparing for a magnificent, chaotic display, washing the dust of the summer months completely away. Navigated rough waters across the Atlantic track. Felt the spray of the ocean trying to break my back. But nothing compares to the tempest inside your mind. The most beautiful danger I could ever hope to find. Oh, the power lines flicker, plunging us into total night. But the warmth of your embrace is an eternal light. We don't need electricity or an artificial spark when our love can illuminate the deepest dark. Nature is preparing for a magnificent, chaotic display, washing the dust of the summer months completely away. There is no escape from the elements, heading our way underneath these stormy skies. We find our final retreat, where the crashing waves and the driving rain meet. Let the lightning flash and the thunder rattle the floor. We are safer together than we ever were before. Let the gale force winds tear the old shingles off the roof. Our love doesn't require any further structural proof. We can survive the wreckage, we can rebuild the wall, standing tall together through the fiercest squall. Listen to the rain beat, our hearts keep the same beat. Let the tempest roar right outside our door. Underneath these stormy skies, we find our final retreat, where the crashing waves and the driving rain meet. Let the lightning flash and the thunder rattle the floor. We are safer together than we ever were before. Stormy skies fading into the dawn. The worst of the weather is gone. Yeah, we made it through. I stand at the edge of the canyon, calling out your name. But the mountain only returns a sound that feels exactly the same. A lingering vibration from a conversation we had yesteryear. A haunting reminder of a proximity that used to be so near. Across the foggy valley, I listen to the fading acoustic sound. searching for the physical footprints we left upon this ground. Time has stretched the distance between our separate shores, leaving me with nothing but the memory of what was once yours. The geography of our separation is vast, rugged and deep, guarding the ancient secrets that our spirits promise to keep, as we try to bridge the chasm while the world is fast asleep. Listening closely to the remnants of a distant echo in the wind, a fragile sonic thread connecting the places where we sin. Though the chapters have closed and the book is placed on the shelf, your resonance remains an inseparable part of my internal self. I traveled to the northern wilderness to escape the heavy regret, believing that a change of climate would help my mind forget. But the howling of the timber wolves carries your exact vocal tone, reminding me that a man can never truly be completely alone. I trace the ivory keys, playing the chords you taught me to execute, though the strings inside the piano have grown old and mostly mute. A subtle harmonic frequency still lingers within the wooden frame, a beautiful ghost that refuses to abandon its original claim. The geography of our separation is vast, rugged and deep, guarding the ancient secrets that our spirits promise to keep, as we try to bridge the chasm while the world is fast asleep. Listening closely to the remnants of a distant echo in the wind, a fragile sonic thread connecting the places where we sin. Though the chapters have closed and the book is placed on the shelf, your resonance remains an inseparable part of my internal self. Is it possible to recreate the original acoustic vibration, or are we destined to live in a state of permanent insulation? Let the sound waves travel across the miles of wilderness sand until they finally land inside the palm of your welcoming hand. Can you hear me across the great sea? The sound is small, but it survives it all. Listening closely to the remnants of a distant echo in the wind, a fragile sonic thread connecting the places where we sinned. Though the chapters have closed and the book is placed on the shelf, your resonance remains an inseparable part of my internal self. A distant echo fading away into space, leaving a beautiful permanent trace. Still hearing your voice.
dawn peeks through the blinds, casting a pale yellow line across the breakfast table where our paths intertwine. A white porcelain mug sits untouched between our hands, a silent monument to our crumbling, unspoken plans.
I stare at the dark liquid, watching the steam disappear, leaving behind a bit of film, mirroring my deepest fear. We used to talk for hours while the brew was piping hot. Now we are trapped in a silence that time forgot. The warmth has evaporated from this sacred morning routine, leaving us stranded in a dull, predictable machine, staring at the remnants of what we used to mean, left with nothing but cold coffee and a pocket full of sighs, looking at the world through two exhausted, empty eyes. The caffeine can't wake up a love that has gone to sleep, leaving us with promises we no longer wish to keep. I remember the diner where we first locked eyes, ordering breakfast specials under neon blue skies. The world was vibrant, the coffee was cheap and strong. We never anticipated anything could go so wrong. Now we sit in this expensive kitchen, completely alone. Our conversations have taken on a frozen tone. We pour more sugar, trying to mask the bitter taste of all these precious years we allowed to go to waste. The warmth has evaporated from this sacred morning routine, leaving us stranded in a dull, predictable machine, staring at the remnants of what we used to mean, left with nothing but cold coffee and a pocket full of sighs, looking at the world through two exhausted, empty eyes. The caffeine can't wake up a love that has gone to sleep, leaving us with promises we no longer wish to keep. Kitchen sink, take a step back from the edge and finally think, is there a way to reheat the fire we used to share? Or are we just ghosts trapped in a cycle of despair? It's getting cold, we are growing old, the flavor has died, nothing left inside, left with nothing but cold coffee and a pocket full of sighs, looking at the world through two exhausted, empty eyes. The caffeine can't wake up a love that has gone to sleep, leaving us with promises we no longer wish to keep. Cold coffee, pouring it down the drain, Midnight drapes across the bedroom floor like a heavy shroud of silk. You are sipping black coffee, I am pouring a glass of organic milk. The jazz radio station is playing a melancholy trumpet tune from long ago, creating a cinematic backdrop as the shadows on the ceiling slowly grow. Your touch feels softer than the fabric of a Royal Theatre curtain. In a chaotic universe, this intimate connection is the only thing certain. I've strung melodies for kings, queens, and a million faceless crowds, but your love is the only power capable of dispersing my stormy clouds. We are weaving a complex tapestry out of our shared emotional scars, finding a strange kind of comfort underneath these indifferent stars, allowing our defenses to dissolve behind these invisible prison bars, drowned in the velvet blues, wrapped in a blanket of exquisite indigo. Let the nocturnal symphony guide the direction where our spirits flow, a seamless fusion of a weeping guitar and a grand piano's gentle cry. We are floating through the twilight, wave goodbye to the world outside. I used to believe that pain was the only true catalyst for art, that a songwriter must always possess a permanently broken heart. But your sophisticated grace taught me a completely different theme, showing me that peace can be found within an elegant shared dream. The texture of your voice coats my mind like a warm, soothing balm, guiding my anxious thoughts toward an unprecedented, beautiful calm. We don't need to shout our devotion to the judgmental world outside, when our silent understanding is a sanctuary where truth can reside. We are weaving a complex tapestry out of our shared emotional scars, finding a strange kind to touch your soul. We are finally whole, drowned in the velvet blues, wrapped in a blanket of exquisite indigo. Let the nocturnal symphony guide the direction where our spirits float. A seamless fusion of a weeping guitar and a grand piano's gentle cry. We are floating through the twilight. Wave goodbye to the world outside. Velvet blues wrapping us tight into the quiet night. Sleep now, my love. The late afternoon sun dips below the western mountain peak, casting a magnificent saffron illumination upon everything we seek. I sit on the hilltop, watching the long shadows stretch across the lawn, feeling a deep gratitude for the beautiful path we are currently on. The harsh glare of the midday stress has completely expired, replaced by a comfort and warmth that leaves our spirits inspired. I open up my vintage instrument case, catching the radiant ray, an exquisite sonic celebration to conclude this memorable day. The daylight is performing its final spectacular curtain call, spilling a river of liquid gold across the canyon wall. We feel the internal elevation as the beautiful moment takes hold, basking together inside the perfection of this golden hour, witnessing the quiet majesty of nature's transformative power. A timeless melody soaring high into the warm twilight sky. We watch the historical sorrows gracefully pass us by. I've performed under a million synthetic stadium halogen lamps, spent freezing nights in uncomfortable muddy backstage camps, but no theatrical production matches this organic celestial display, turning our simple human connection into a sacred immortal highway. The gentle breeze carries the sweet fragrance of blossoming clover, and reassuring confirmation that our long spiritual winter is finally over. Your hand rests upon my shoulder, completely steady and strong, providing the absolute reassurance that this is where I belong. The daylight is performing its final spectacular curtain call, spilling a river of liquid gold across the canyon wall. We feel the internal elevation as the beautiful moment takes hold, basking together inside the perfection of this golden hour, witnessing the quiet majesty of nature's transformative power. A timeless melody soaring high into the warm twilight sky. We watch the historical sorrows gracefully pass us by. indestructible furnace of inspiration born from mutual trust. A beautiful masterpiece that will never dissolve into dust. See the sun sink on the majestic brink. The light is so pure, our future is sure. Basking together inside the perfection of this golden hour, witnessing the quiet majesty of nature's transformative power. A timeless melody soaring high into the warm twilight sky. We watch the historical sorrows gracefully pass us by. Golden hour, painting our lives with brilliant grace, leaving a beautiful, permanent smile upon your face as the stars appear. Chairs arranged in a semicircle beneath the low ceiling lamp. The air conditioning unit hums softly, chasing away the summer damp. I observe the empty stage where the brass section used to stand, holding a glass of sparkling tonic water inside my trembling hand. I slip through the rear entrance, carrying an amplified jazz guitar, avoiding the chaotic chatter from the crowded sidewalk bazaar. This vacant room offers a sanctuary for those who wish to contemplate the heavy consequences of a choice we made entirely too late. The stillness wraps around us like an expensive cashmere shawl, absorbing the unspoken tension expanding within this concrete wall. A quiet truce before the final autumn leaves begin to fall, resting inside the sanctuary of this silent lounge tonight, where the remaining worries dissolve completely out of sight. No lyrics required to explain the complexity of our current state. We simply coexist while the hands of the clock dictate our fate. I spent decades navigating the loud commercial entertainment industry, trading my authentic artistic vision for financial stability and industry luxury. But this unbothered stillness restores my original creative clarity, showing me that peace is a rare, non-negotiable commodity. Your fingers rest motionless upon the dark mahogany wood grain. a beautiful contrast to the frantic pace of the rushing commuter train. We don't need a massive audience to validate our inner worth, when this private stillness is the sweetest paradise on earth. The stillness wraps around us like an expensive cashmere shawl, absorbing the unspoken tension, expanding within this concrete wall. A quiet truce before the final autumn leaves begin to fall, resting inside the sanctuary of the silent lounge tonight, where the remaining worries dissolve completely out of sight. No lyrics required to explain the complexity of our current state. We simply coexist while the hands of the clock dictate our fate. Let the noise in the metropolis continue its frantic, endless race. We've established a permanent boundary around this sacred space. No static, no interference, no pressure to perform or pretend. Just two tired companions reaching a peaceful, quiet end. Pure stillness, curing the illness. No words to speak. The comfort we seek, resting inside the sanctuary of the silent lounge tonight, where the remaining worries dissolve completely out of sight. No lyrics required to explain the complexity of our current state. We simply coexist while the hands of the clock dictate our fate. Silent lounge where the noise can't find us. Living the frantic world behind us. Just peace, absolute peace. Beneath the city streets, hidden from the public view, a subterranean network carries messages from me to you. A raw metal thread humming with a frantic electric current, defying the concrete barriers, an unstoppable deterrent.
I'm holding the receiver, listening to the static hiss, trying to bridge the distance, remembering your kiss.
An old-fashioned connection in a modern digital age. Two analog spirits trapped inside a high-tech cage. The signals are traveling through the dark, damp earth, giving our long-distance devotion a brand new birth, transmitting the frequency of our undeniable worth. Bound together by a strand of red copper wire, conducting the heat of our unquenchable desire. Though miles of wilderness divide our physical space, the electricity keeps us locked in a permanent you're breathing through the light, synchronizing perfectly with the frantic pulse of mine. They can tear down the towers and cut the modern cable, but our rustic connection remains completely stable.
Your voice travels like a lightning bolt through the dark,
ignited in my chest, a brilliant everlasting spark.
We don't need
Satellites orbiting the outer space, when this simple metal thread can conjure your face.
The signals are traveling through the dark, damp earth,
giving our long-distance devotion a brand new birth, transmitting the frequency of our undeniable worth. Bound together by a strand of red copper wire, conducting the heat of our unquenchable desire. Though miles of wilderness divide our physical space, the electricity keeps us locked in a permanent embrace.
Let the voltage spike, let the amplifiers blow. Nothing can interrupt the magnificent current flow. We are wired directly into each other's soul, a magnificent circuit making us entirely whole. Hear the hum, the message will come. Stay on the line, everything is fine.
Bound together by a strand of red copper wire,
Conducting the heat of our unquenchable desire.